everybody. So we're here with the fifth project in this electromagnetic toys, and this is the meter. So got a little magnet in here, we got a coil going around, magnetic wire coil, and we got two leads right here, and we're gonna use these to test batteries. You can test a whole bunch of stuff, and later on I'll show you. Oh, it's a little hard to do. You see that right there? And you see that? You kind of see how the coil and the magnet react to this. You can flip this over. It reacts the other direction. Yeah. Pretty cool. So let me show you how to build this. Alright, so in your kit you're gonna have a piece of aluminum, you have a little cardboard tube and some sandpaper. You're also gonna need string. You'll need a magnet. You can take the magnet off of your the one that's hanging right here, or you can make another one. And you'll need 6 feet of magnetic wire. And we're actually gonna start with the magnetic wire right now. Oh, you also need a piece of cardboard. So you'll get 6 feet of magnet wire. Just like that. And just like your coil, we're gonna need to sand the tips of it. So we'll sand about an inch and a half on each side. All right, there we go. So now both sides are sanded. Now we can start making our little connections. So you get a piece of aluminum, and same as last time, you wrap it up, just like that. And you fold it a couple times. It's for both ends. Like that. Then you're gonna grab your cardboard tube, and this is what we're gonna use to wind our magnet wire. So you'll want about, let's say about 10 inches of wire from where you start winding to where your lead ends, right here. And you start winding like that, always in the same direction, and try and make it somewhat tight. You do want to be able to push this off once we're all done. Right, and you leave about 10 inches on the other end, and you pop it off. Just like that. Make sure you keep it tight, and you can start running your lead. Just grab one of your leads and run it through, and you tie a little knot. It's not really a knot, it's more like you're coiling. You're wrapping your coil with the lead, just like that. And just 3 or 4 times. Then you go opposite from this one, right over here, and you wrap this one up. just like that. And your coil is ready. Now you'll need to put that aside, grab your cardboard, and any piece of cardboard would work as long as it's somewhere around this size. Could even be a little bit narrower. I'm gonna make mine a little bit more narrow, just so it fits on my base well. See? You can grab your cardboard cutter and taking your tube as a guide, can mark it. You want it to be centered. So grab your cardboard cutter and you kind of just poke a hole through it and just start cutting away. There it is. Then you grab your coil, put it right over this. Make sure it's there's plenty of clearance around it, and then you can hot glue it on. While you wait for this to cool down, you can start making your magnet, your hanging magnet, by getting a piece of string, and just like last time, tying these two together. It's ready. All right, so this thing works a whole lot better if it's mounted onto something. That's where the base comes in. So I'm gonna mount it over on this side right here. So I'm just gonna put some hot glue like that. See how cool that looks. All right, so now to mount the magnet, you wanna mount it right in the center of everything. So you can use your scissors to kind of guide it. So that's pretty centered. And just cut a little tiny bit, just the smallest amount, just about 1/4 of an inch. And that slit is gonna be used to mount your magnet. And you can adjust the height by tugging and pulling. And it looks pretty good right there. So now you got your leads on this side. Your leads right here. And you can start testing things. You can see how this reacts. Like that. It's a strong reaction. Right. Then you can, so I want to measure I want to see this meter react to the current coming from my generator. So I'm actually going to rip this off and reposition it so the leads can reach. You know what? I'm gonna do this without even like reattaching it, since these leads are still a little too short. But what you want to do is make your leads longer than mine. So maybe 15 inches would be better. Alright, so you connect one side to one cable, one wire, and then you connect the other side of your magnet wire to the other copper wire coming off of this. And you grab your nail, and you can Alright, so we're all wired up, and this is right there, it's good. And now you can see how it reacts. See that? Goes the other direction. Kinda cool. But yeah. With this, again, you can test out batteries at home. If you take a dead battery, you'll get either a really weak response or no response at all. Yeah, so there's a whole bunch of stuff you can experiment with. Yeah.